Hey, my name's Katie. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you what my 14-year-old daughter is going to be doing for her 9th grade homeschool year. We've been homeschooling for about 8 years, and I also have an older daughter who is going to be doing 12th grade work this year. And in another video, I'm going to share with you what my 12th grader is doing. But in this video, I'm going to do 9th grade curriculum choices. We are secular homeschoolers, so all of our curriculum and resources is going to be secular based. My kids also have a huge say in deciding what curriculum they do every year, so my kids 100% approve of all of the curriculum that we're going to be doing. The main curriculum that we use is Build Your Library, and we have been using that for several years. We love this curriculum because it is literature-based and my kids love reading. Build Your Library is also really easy to add things and not do things and just kind of manipulate and change around the curriculum to fit your family's needs, which we are very relaxed and like to kind of do our own thing when we homeschool. So we love the curriculum for that. It does offer a schedule and like daily task to do if your family likes more of a structured schedule of like a Monday through Friday thing, if that's what you want to do. But it also allows the flexibility to not do certain things. The book choices are also amazing, and even though my kids are mostly independent in their work now that they're older, I still usually go through and read most of the books for myself just because I also enjoy them so much. So I'm going to flip the camera over and I have everything laid out and show you what she's going to be doing this year, and also kind of show you how I do a rough draft of our transcript and what credits she's going to be getting this year. I also wanted to make note of how affordable Build Your Library is. It is only $59.95 for all of the lesson plans, and then I do buy some of the books that are required for the curriculum, like the spines that you kind of use throughout the whole year, which I'll show you in just a second. But most of the other books you can rent from the library, and it makes it very affordable. The other thing that I spent money on this year was this pre-algebra book, which was by the Critical Thinking Company, which was $42.99. So between that and level 12, which I am also doing with my 12th grader, this year's curriculum was just super affordable. But let me go ahead and show you exactly everything that we're doing. So first, I just printed off a tentative transcript that I do every year. The red represents things that we're working on, and then once we finish a course, I just change it over to black. So this year she's going to be doing pre-algebra, and then the next things are going to be credits through Build Your Library, which is going to be American History, English 1, Literature and Composition, U.S. Government, and Economics. All of those are covered in Build Your Library. And then she's going to be doing a psychology course that I am putting together for her because I couldn't find a secular high school level psychology course. And then she's going to be doing, her electives are going to be physical fitness and personal nutrition. This is directly from the Build Your Library curriculum, and these are the credits that it says is available. The photography is an elective that was half a credit that we decided not to do this year. But if you buy Build Your Library, you can also do a photography credit. So this is what Build Your Library level 12 looks like. It comes to you on a PDF with lesson plans, and I will link her website down below so you can go and look at exactly what lesson plans look like. I kind of do my own thing when I'm doing the lesson plans because, like I said, we like to do things our own way. So I will show you what I do. This is all things that I created this like lesson myself from the information from her lesson plans, and this is just something different that I do. I just do day one and then what my daughter needs to do that day, and then day two, and so on. But like I said, I pulled all this from her curriculum layout that she gives you, and we took away photography and then a few other things we're not doing. We don't do vocabulary or copy work, or probably a couple other things that I'm not thinking of. But like I said, it's really easy to make work for your family. Also available online is the book list, and it is full of really awesome books. You can go online and look at all the books. But here's just a list if you want to pause it and look. There's also a whole list of documentaries that I didn't fill out. All the highlighted books are books that I own, and the other books I will likely just check out from the library. So I'm gonna show you the books that I have. So these are the first readers to kind of get us through the first month of the curriculum. This is part of the poetry section. And then if I ever get out of here, the Moore's account and American colonies. And these are all of the spines. So what a spine is just a book that you'll be using throughout the whole year. So I do always buy the spines just so we have them available. This is the spine for the literature section, and these are spines for the history section. And then these are all the books for the government class. And then there'll also be some books for the economics class that I have not bought yet, because we'll do government the first half of the year and then economics the second half of the year. But I will probably end up purchasing all the economics books. So I did buy all of these books, and I look for books on thrift books and then used books on Amazon. And so all of these books I was able to get for $124. Okay, and then moving over to math. She is not a fan of math. She's not a math person. She doesn't want to get a job that has anything to do with math. She loves reading literature. That's her thing. Math, not so much. So we're not gonna like super push that she does super high math through high school, but I do want her to have an understanding of math. So this year she's gonna be doing pre-algebra, and she likes the workbook style, and she picked this out. So we've used this before and she's really liked it. So we're gonna use this. It's Critical Thinking Company, and I will link that down below. It was $42. Okay, and then the next thing we're doing is psychology. And like I said, I could not find any high school level psychology that was secular or good. So I am creating our own psychology course. My 12th grader is also doing this. She actually started it a few months ago and is slowly doing it because I'm creating it in slow and haven't gotten very far. But this is kind of the way I have it set up. These are all of the books that I am definitely using, and then these are like tentative books that I'm gonna try and fit in there. And I just kind of have it set up like this. It's lots of reading. I'm using the crash course psychology videos. And this should be a pretty decent psychology, high school level course. I do have a degree in developmental psychology, so I really like psychology. These are the spines that I'm using, these two, and then this one. And then these are just a couple other books that we'll be reading along with books that we'll check out from the library. And then she's going to be doing credits in physical fitness and personal nutrition. She is just really into working out, lifting weights, and doing other types of physical activity. And then also personal nutrition as far as like cooking healthy foods and stuff like that. We kind of have planned for next year for her to do anatomy and physiology. She's always been really interested in that subject. So that's kind of like our science plan for next year. And the physical fitness and personal nutrition are kind of like an introduction to that A&P type class that she wants to take. She's interested in psychology. She likes, I guess, knowing more about humans. So that's going to be kind of what she's studying moving forward. Like I said, I let my kids kind of pick what they want to do and what they're interested in. I think high school is the perfect time to do that. And you can do that and still meet all of your high school requirements, if your state even has requirements. But you can make a pretty good transcript based on what your kids are interested in. But I'm going to be doing more homeschooling high school videos. I feel like with a 12th grader and now a 9th grader, I have a pretty good handle on what it's like to homeschool high school. And I know that it's like really scary and overwhelming to think about homeschooling high school, and that's when a lot of people stop homeschooling. So if you guys have any like specific questions about homeschooling high school, please ask and I will do my best to answer those in a future video. But I will have everything linked down below that we're using this year. And if you have any questions about anything that I showed you or just anything in general, please definitely let me know. You can also share in the comments what your favorite high school curriculum has been if you have homeschooled a high schooler before. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.